For many thousands of years, the Shadow Men have protected the world of the living against threats crossing over from the spiritual plane known as Deadside, the place where everyone goes without exception when they die. Michael Leroy is the current heir to the mysteries of this ancient lineage, bearer of the Mask of Shadows. When darkness falls, he becomes the walker between the worlds, immortal voodoo warrior, taker of souls, Lord of Deadside, the Shadow Man.
Alright everyone, welcome to Shadow Man. I'm just gonna play on normal difficulty. This is one of my favorite games of all time.
The 9th of November, 1888. By my deeds am I known, and I am known as Jack. Spring-heeled Jack. Jack the Ripper. By my deeds am I known, and they are truly bloody.
Yeah, that was a bad guy right there.
I took them all to my heart. Mary Ann Nichols, Annie Chapman, Elizabeth Stride, Catherine Eddowes, Mary Kelly, and loved them, truly loved them all.
I don't know about that
the
one.
The immortal power I sought within the sordid confines of their bodies, the still beating organ of the soul, was not to be found. The ritual of the knife was to no avail. I am bereft, and must therefore perform that bloody ritual upon myself.
Stay your hand, Jack, and listen to what I have to say.
How did you find this place? Who are you?
My name is Legion, for we are many. The immortal power that you seek does exist. It does indeed lie within the soul, but only within certain ones, certain dark souls.
My God, what are you that you can produce such things from thin air?
Merely an explorer, much like yourself.
What is it that you want from me?
You are an architect by trade, are you not?
I am.
Then I would have you build a cathedral to pain, a place where you and I and others like us may join together, a place of asylum for all of the unique and misunderstood individuals that will follow you as the time of Armageddon approaches. And at the heart of Asylum, we shall construct a great dark engine powered by souls of equal hue, and we shall harness their power to create an immortal army to punish and cleanse this pathetic world.
And where might I build this cathedral of yours?
Across the veil, in the darkness, amongst the restless spirits of those who have passed beyond, in the place known as Deadside.
Then, if I am to join you, I must die.
It is prophecy. We cannot fail, for we are many.
For we are many.
Alright then.
Amen to that.
As soon as a new thing. Come to mama, baby.
Hey there, cat-face. Damn beautiful friend.
There's a darkness coming.
What's the problem, Magneta?
I had a dream, Shadow Man. A real bad dream. A Deadside dream. The five are here. The heralds of the apocalypse. Deacon's file confirms everything I feared. The end's coming, Shadow Man. An ancient prophecy tells of the return of a great evil to Deadside. A terrible force gathering dark souls to its darker heart and using their power to cross over into this world and bring about apocalypse.
I must stop this evil from bringing about the end of all things.
Only you can do it, Shadow Man. You are the walker between the worlds. I can't go Deadside, and Jaunty's next to useless in both worlds. You are the only one who can do anything about this.
As it ever was.
But you ain't never confronted anything like this evil. It's so pure, not even the ancient protectors of the Dark Souls could destroy it. They could only banish it from Deadside. They knew it'd come back one day. Hence the prophecy telling of its return. The power of the ancients is all but gone now, and the dark souls that evil desires lie unprotected. What you gotta do, Shadow Man, is to go Deadside and recover the Dark Souls. Take them into your own protection before evil gathers them to its terrible heart.
Okay, so let me get this straight. If I don't recover these Dark Souls, then the world's gonna end. Am I right?
You got it.
Shit.
Look, I gotta go. I've got a lot to do. Take Deacon's file and meet me at dawn at the church on the hill. I've kept your stuff safe for you.
I hate this shit. Just a pawn in Nettie's master plan. She moves me in mysterious ways, and brother, sometimes she really does move me. Can't do nothing about it since, nice as you please, she knitted my ribs into the mask of shadows. I got nothing left anyways. It's my fault Luke's dead, and Mom and Pop too. I deserve everything I get, every bad thing that comes my way. Can't live, can't die. Deadside's the perfect hood for me. A nowhere place. The asshole of the universe.
Alright, so, if you were too impatient to sit through all that, basically, the gist of this is, this guy named Legion... Okay. This guy named Legion was like, I want to create a Cathedral of Pain, so he found Jack the Ripper, and Jack the Ripper's like, yeah, alright, I'm an architect, I'll build it for you. Time skip about 100 years or so, and the voodoo priestess Agneta, or Mama Nettie, has a vision about a bunch of people with incredibly dark souls, right? And no, I don't mean Dark Souls as in the please roll away and don't get hit type. These are just bad people, mass murderers, etc. So their gathering will pretty much bring about the apocalypse, and we, as the Shadow Man, have to stop it. Now our character, Mike Leroy, or Leroy, I don't know, it's a Louisiana name. He's the Shadow Man. I always forget about that. But he's the Shadow Man because he died. And, like, Agneta, getting old and stuff, was like, I need to knit this thing into your ribs, corpse. Yeah. There's a whole lot of stuff to the backstory of this. Oh, cool, you can actually hear those now. Sweet. That'll make collecting these a lot easier. But, yeah, there's a whole comic series based on, well, this game and protagonist. Yeah, no, Shadow Man's just, like, it's a real neat game. It's got a lot of interesting lore behind it. I know that there's another one in the works currently. It's called, like, Dark Legacy or something. But not dark as in, you know, Gauntlet Dark Legacy. No, it's dark as in D-A-R-Q-U-E. And it's based off the current comic run, I believe.
Made it.
So, I'll most likely check that out when it comes out. There's a lot of dogs here. Yeah, we had to meet up here. So now let's jump into another cutscene.
Nettie?
Hey there, Mike. Glad you could make it.
How could I refuse your offer? How could I ever refuse you, Agneta?
You can't. I'm simply irresistible. I hope you read the file I gave you, and read it real well. Between the lines, you'll find the signs.
You got my stuff?
Come on in, honey.
You know, on the way over here, I got to thinking about these dark souls. If they're so damn dangerous, why didn't the ancients just destroy them?
Because that's impossible. Their power is their immortality. If evil ever manages to implant these immortal souls into its monstrous slaves, can you imagine the carnage an immortal, unbeatable army would bring to the earth? That's apocalypse, Shadow Man. That's the end.
Okay, so I really gotta get to the Dark Souls before the bad guy. I understand that, but where do I find them?
In Govi. Each Govi has been sealed by the most powerful Voodoo, Not even the greatest Bokor or Mambo can open them to release the dark soul within. Believe me, I've tried. But a shadow man, or something even more powerful, just might be able to do it. Release the dark soul and take it into yourself. But be warned, the dark souls are a pure and ancient evil and possess a power that should not be abused.
Okay. Let's just get this thing over with. You got my stuff?
Right here.
A real scare, Mike.
Jesus, Luke. He's alive. Alive and in pain. I gotta help him.
He's dead, Mike. You know that.
I know, but I saw.
It's understandable that you still have strong feelings for your brother. That's why the bear works for you, connecting you to Deadside. Use it now, Mike. Go Deadside and find Jaunty. He's waiting for you at the Marrow Gates. He's got something to show you.
Okay.
And Mike?
Yeah?
If you need me, I'll be here. Now, go see Jaunty and get them dark souls.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that just yet. I'm gonna collect the Cato, or whatever the hell these things are called. These are a collectible. And, well, there's 666 of them throughout the game. And they're properly implemented now because the original release of the game didn't allow that. So, with my gun acquired, I'm going to attempt to not kill these dogs. I might have to, though. If they don't leave me alone. Alright, cool. We've been left alone. I don't have to make PETA feel sad today. Alright, so...
God, where's the damn surface?
Oh, right. I have to breathe. How can I forget? Okay, so there's some collectibles under the water. I could wait until damn near the end of the game to collect these, but sometimes...
My lungs are gonna burst.
Sometimes it's just better to collect things early while you can.
I think my lungs are gonna burst.
Wow.
I'm wasting my time here. I should just use Luke's bear and go Deadside.
We're not wasting our time. Because I am collecting things that I need to get. Alright. There's a dog down there. There's a dog down there. That's pretty much it. Alright, so... Okay, yeah, that's one thing we cannot get until later. We can get this now. So yeah. If you didn't skip through that cutscene either, I understand, it's gonna be a long video. There's 120 Dark Souls in the game. And they are all... Like, the bad guys want to get them, right? Now, to get as strong as we possibly can in this game, we're going to want to collect all 120 of them. Some are in light side, or living side here. And the others are all dead side. Some are hidden in enemies, some are hidden in those cocoon-looking things. Ignore me as I kill these gators because they're annoying.
I ought to go Deadside like Nettie suggested. Leastways it's safer in this place.
Oh boy. I would like to not get grabbed by a gator because, if I remember correctly, they can instantly kill me. Oh, well. Yep. Well, off to Darkside, or Deadside.
Shadowborn at the confluence of worlds to walk between. Lifeside is without the meaning that my partly living possesses here in Deadside, where the darkness is manifest at the edges of reason. As a god, I step forth upon the writhing, suppurating surface of the Deadside serpent. what sleep is here, what dreams there are in the unctuous coilings of the snake's mortal shuffling. Weapon in my hand, the arcing death blow at the end of all things. The horror, I embrace it.
Alright, so what was a normal gun in Live Side is now the Shadow Gun. With this, we can harm enemies, and if we kill enemies with the Shadow Gun, actually, they will drop health upgrades for us. Well, not health upgrades, but health. Yeah. So it takes about 3 shots to kill regular enemies. Eventually we will be able to... it's not really a spoiler, because you'll see it soon enough. Eventually we'll have the ability to charge up shots, which will do a lot more damage.
Michael. Get yourself over here.
Oh yeah, Jaunty.
Hello there, Michael. How's that treating you?
Jaunty, kindly refer to me as Shadow Man. Michael Lawa has no place here in Deadside.
Whatever, Mick. It's good to see you again. Seems like simply ages since I last set me eyes on your happy, smiling mug.
The feeling's mutual.
I suppose you've been away dallying with the old battle axe, giving her one with some of that righteous voodoo so she can stay forever young?
Something like that.
She's been filling your head with her fated pillow talk again, I'll bet. Doomsday in an army giddy until you're drunk with the stuff.
She did happen to mention a certain prophetic dream she's been having.
Did she now? Well, for once I think the owl witch might be right. See that bloody big black tower yonder?
How could I miss it?
Well, old Bruegel, the medieval painter blokey, was just telling me the other day that he thought it looked remarkably like a picture he once did.
Is that Peter Bruegel?
No, Seamus, his distant Irish cousin. Anyways, he was quite shocked, so he was, at the terrible mess that bloody thing's making. Appearing out of nowhere and tearing its way through the place like there's no tomorrow. Which, given what Nettie's saying, might not be too far from the truth.
Any idea what's going on in there?
Nope, and I shan't be knocking on the front door to find out neither. All I'll say is, if there's something wicked heading this way, it'll be coming from in there.
Nettie mentioned the Dark Souls. Can you tell me any more about them?
I'm afraid I'll have to reply in the negative again, Michael. Suffice it to say, Nettie's told me that they're bloody powerful, well nigh indestructible, and shouldn't fall into the wrong hands.
Any idea where they might be?
What am I, a Dark Soul travel guide now? I suppose you could try all of the ancient sacred places down amongst the whalers and shiverers. I just hope that none of them souls have ended up in that filthy big black tower.
From what Nettie was saying, some of them already have, which is all the more reason for me to be pushing on. Open the gates, Jaunty.
Places to go, people to see, eh, Michael?
Just open the gates, Jaunty.
Did I ever tell you about the time me and Attila the Hun were playing skittles with the guillotine heads of the French aristocracy?
Jaunty.
All right, keep your bloody hair on. Which, looking at your shining bonds, may prove to be rather difficult. Open sesame! And if you be wanting to pop by and chat a while, I'll still be here. It's just a shame we can't share a drop of the hard stuff together by a roaring peat fire.
I don't drink with snakes.
Alright, that's a fun little exchange there. Jaunty's one of my favorite characters in this game. We can come back to him every so often and talk. Sometimes he'll give us hints on what we're supposed to do next, and other times it's just, well, that. Alright.
This is the Deadside, the Wasteland, the nothing beyond the bone-packed gates. Here Luke, my dear lost brother, wanders alone amidst the aimless ranks of those who cannot die. He still, with the ache for death I too may discover within my blighted heart. Here, the true darkness at the heart of all things is made real. What we see in death's dominion is as void as a dead man's gaze, as cold as the light from a dying star.
Oh yeah, we'll be wanting to deal with these enemies as fast as we can. While these ones right here aren't the most dangerous, they are definitely annoying because their only attack drains like 1 pip off of our health. But again, killing them with the shadow gun will give that health right back, so... You know, oh well. Alrighty. So right now, our goal is to find a button to extend a rope so that we can get to the Asylum. Alright. I prefer to deal with as many enemies as I can before I move on, because sometimes you just want to do a little bit of platforming and not get hit. Crazy thought, I know. Okay. So, I can't remember exactly when this remaster came out. I want to say it was like 2 or 3 years ago, maybe. But, I grew up playing, well, I guess playing and watching my dad play the original on the Nintendo 64. Which, of all the classic versions, is the optimal. Because, and minor spoiler here, but with the other versions, like the original Dreamcast, PC, and PlayStation 1 releases, when you collected all 120 Dark Souls, you just got the cheat booklet, and then you had to manually find all the cheats. You're not scaring me. But yeah, so you would get the cheat booklet, and then you had to go and find all the cheats throughout the game. But for the Nintendo 64 version, once you collected all 120, you actually got a second version of the most powerful weapon in the game called the Violator, which is like handheld chain guns that shoot razor blades. They are so fucking cool.
Got it.
And to further the spoilers, that's the reward you get for 100%ing this game, basically. Well, you get that, and if you can find all the Cato, you get access to another boss fight. So, yeah. I don't know if I'll be able to find all of them, because, again, there's 600 plus that I have to find. Alright, I hate these enemies. I can't remember what they're called. I think they're called spitters. But the other ones that, like, absorb our health, I think are called whalers. I can't remember. My memory's not as good as it used to be, / I don't really read too many character things. Oh! I missed something. Alright. Let me see here. Okay, I don't think I jumped up here. Oh. You know, as much as they fixed the control issues from the original releases, it's still a little wonky. Okay. Oh. So, fun fact, I don't think I had to do all that. Oh wait, no, I did have to do that, because this is the other side of the ravine. Never mind. You know, when I was looking at the, when I was looking at the Steam page earlier, I saw that people have any percented this in like 30 minutes. And I'm like, that's insane, dude. Like, I think the first time I beat this, it took me like upwards of 12 hours.
Looks like someone left me a note.
Oh yeah, every time you see a little bear icon on the screen, you unlock a new fast travel point. So like, now I can fast travel to the Paths of Shadow, the Marrow Gates, and the church. I think we just picked up, yeah, we just picked up the prophecy, which more or less, like, okay, we have a map. So, I'll just run through this as quick as I can. There's those little, coffin-shaped doors, and those will open when we get X amount of Dark Souls. So, like, once we get level 10, we'll have all 120. But for now, like, it just, you want to progress through. Okay, so we got through 0, so we're going to go through 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, etc., etc. These will also, like, here's gameplay hints, like, get 100 Cato for a life upgrade. You got to get tattoos to do different things, which, again, absolutely awesome. Book Shadows, you know, 100%. You got to collect pieces of Eclipser. Other important stuff that you can find throughout the game. Yeah, it's really cool. So if you decide to pick this up, just note that you don't really need to use an online walkthrough, because you can eventually find your own, like, kind of way through it. Oh, damn it. Ugh. I was too busy being explanation heavy. Alright. There we go.
This should be useful.
Alright. So yeah, now we can open those in Deadside.
The power of the Dark Souls. I embrace it.
Yep. And here's one of the blocks that we cannot get until we get our first tattoos. I mean gads, toucher gads, that's what we need. Yeah.
I am the Lord of Deadside.
Alright, so now that we've collected our first Dark Soul, we have our first pip of magic and our first charge for our gun. Alright. So instead of taking like 10 shots, it takes like 4 level 1 charge shots and 1 regular shot to deal with those guys. So essentially, each charge does like 2.5 damage now.
Unsalvaged souls that drift beyond the Marrow Gates for an eternity of waiting. This infinite limbo, this wasteland, this untamed, unnatural afterbirth I command with my endless darkness. What ineffable secrets are whispered within the paths of shadow? What red-edge realities rising bleak above the blasted skyline? Deadwing, Duppy, Zombie Mother. This Voodoo Lord outlasts them all.
Alright. Again, I absolutely adore this game so much. Okay, so we want to get down here, and now that we're in Deadside and Shadow Man, we don't need to worry about breathing anymore. Now we can swim under the blood water, and we're fine. We just gotta worry about these, like, leech things attacking us. Yeah, they don't do much damage, but they're certainly annoying, so shoot them if you can. Otherwise, just tank it. But, again, I would recommend taking them out rather than tanking, because... Alright, so that's, what, 1 charge, 6 shots? 6, yep. Alright, once again, my passive shot counter kicks in. I don't know why, but for most games I tend to do that. Helps keep me balanced, I guess. Alright. Oh yeah, there's also an achievement in this game for, like, beating it without dying, and I'm just gonna say, if you play like I do, that is not gonna happen. Because Shadow Man isn't like the easiest game in the universe. There's a good amount of difficulty behind it. Alright, so we got that enemy up there which is flying, and I hate them. I really hate them. I can't remember if they're called Shriekers. Yeah, I don't know. I used to know a bit about this game, and now I'm just clueless. Alright, so I'm gonna explain the magic system now, before we even collect our first, like, weapon that relies on it. So, I picked up a little yellow skull that will refill my magic meter. Oh! Oh! Wow, those were not there the last time I played. Oh boy. And, you think I can... yes! Speedrun.
Our souls are mine. Got it.
Yeah. But yeah, so when we collect voodoo weapons, they will require magic. And they do all kinds of things. Some shoot fireballs, some create shields. They're fun. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's just 6 shots regardless. Okay. Well. Yeah, I don't remember these little maggot enemies before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, so 6 shots. Dang. Alright. I don't even know how long I want to make this video. Like, I don't know. I like Shadow Man, and it's one of those games where I can just sit down and play it for a couple hours and, you know, just kind of play. No. You're not getting me. No worms. Wormy McSquirmy. Ah, no. Ah, cool.
The power of the
All right,
dark souls.
level 2 charge required.
Embrace it.
So yeah. Now we can open up any gate that's marked with a 2. Or we can charge up a lot more now. Alright, let's see here. Is it? No, I was already up here. So, this is one of those games where you don't have a mini-map, so you kind of got to get a good feel for it. There's nothing wrong with, you know, a lack of mini-map in a game, but sometimes I like to see where I should be going rather than, you know, getting lost for X amount of time. Oh, there it is. There's a path up. Alright, cool. I remember there being a path out. I was like, how else do you get here if you don't have the either jump down or the walk through lava power? Alright, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. So there's that path there, that path there. You're not getting me, haha. I really hope somebody will click on this and go, hey, this game looks neat, I want to pick this up, because, I mean, it is a good game. I wouldn't put it on my list of, like, games that I think are really cool and good and people should pick up. Like, it's got a fun horror element, it's got some jank physics. It's kind of... I would get some flack for this because I want to say it's kind of a Metroidvania. Because it is, you know. Alright, here's the Temple of Life. I can just fast travel back up here. I don't take fall damage, so... Alright. Please tell me I'm not getting smacked the second I get back in. Nope. Dangerously close, though. Haha! Sorry, boys, I must skip. Alright. But, yeah, no, this game's just, like... I got a lot of memories and stuff tied to it, so... I don't know, I try to come back and play it every so often. If you don't have a computer, it should be on pretty much every console now. So like Switch, Xbox, PlayStation, Steam. Yeah, it should be on like everything. So whichever works best for you, hey, check it out. I was actually really tempted to mess around with the graphic settings, because they have options to make it so you can kind of mimic the look of the game when it first came out back in the 90s. Oh, these guys, I hate them. Yeah, I can't do anything back here yet. Oh boy. You know, I could just use the telly bear. Yeah, you know what? The telly bear. Why not? I could just use that bear to teleport back to the Temple of Life, but well, sometimes I feel like I'm gonna miss something if I do that. So, and again, I've 100%ed this before on my PlayStation. Okay, I've like 90%ed it because I did not find all the Cato. I did not care to find them all. But yeah. I'm not the most attentive person in the world, so sometimes I miss out on things. But again, this is a game that I've been basically watching for... Oh. Alright then.
Unbelievable.
I was gonna say, a game that I've been watching for, you know, most of the 26 years of my life. I'm saying this as some descript time after my birthday. Haha. Oh, that is such horse piss. I totally made that.
Shit.
I'm man enough to admit that I'm not that great at this game. But I have fun, you know, and the idea that, you know, me having fun and playing through something I like, and, you know, maybe somebody will go, oh, hey, I want to see more of that, or I want to play that myself. It pushes me on, you know? Alright. So we can go this way. And this just leads to a jar, which has a Cato in it. Over here. Just 3 more jars with ow.
Got it.
1 of each collectible, pretty much. Can't collect that yet, because I don't have the toucher gabs. Unfortunate. Okay, so this is where the platforming gets a little tricky. So, some games you can just press A and jump off the wall automatically. But here, you have to press up to make your lower body raise, and then you can jump backwards. It's a little jank, but, you know. I get it, somebody out there can be like, actually this mechanic sucks, and I'll just have to go, okay. I cannot wait to hit the charge levels needed to instantly, like, get those guys. Can't remember, is this progress? Yes, it is. Alright. So, because that's a regular box, we can push it just fine. Oh no! Somebody that was half the man they once were. Get it? Because they don't have legs.
Got it.
Alright then. I'll be here all week, unfortunately. Alright. Oh, where did you come from, you freaky little thing? Alright. And over here is another edition that's exclusive to the remaster.
In the name of... Holy shit. I am the Lord of Deadside. Oh, great.
Alright, so I don't have anything I wish I had right now. If I had... If I was better at the game, I'd be able to deal with that, but... Yeah, I'll come back to that later. We don't really need to go to the Temple of Life just yet. I mean, there is a sub-weapon there that would be really helpful, but... I mean, there's not much I can do. Like, I'm unskillful, but that's not, like, the major cope here. That's definitely a fight that gets a lot easier if you have a couple other things. You know, possibly more levels of charge, sub-weapons, etc. I like that I'm saying sub-weapons like it's a fucking Mega Man boss. Alright. Okay, so... Yeah, we gotta jump over this way. And then we gotta cross here. And if I'm correct, this should lead us to at least one Dark Soul. I hope. Nope. Nope. That's not me. That's not me. That's not my name. Oh. I wonder if I have both hands free, can I make this jump? I would like to not have to... Okay, I might have to jump off the wall. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go off the wall for this one. I'm like... Okay. Multiple shots will knock me off a wall. Gotcha, great.
Got it.
I want you to be dead. You know, it's funny, like, at least half this video has got to be cutscenes, and the other half is me just explaining stuff and being bad at video game. But, I mean, hey, not being the best at something is, like, what makes me human, right? Yeah.
Dark souls are mine.
Oh, not far enough of a jump. Now I'm sad. Not really, but, you know, figure of speech. I know I could have walked along, like, the ground this whole time, but, like... Oh, yeah, I could have been walking on the ground this whole time, but, like, all the collectibles and stuff are on the upper floor. Well, that and the voodoo weapon that I can collect right here.
This should be useful.
Yeah! The Asson. This shoots a fireball. Let me demonstrate. Yeah, it doesn't use, like, a whole lot of magic power, so... Like, it's pretty good. There's also one of the Dark Souls around here somewhere. Oh. Suddenly I know where it was. It was in that path that was behind me on the upper floor. Oh, right. You may notice that I'm putting away and, like, taking out weapons randomly. So this game has a activate button, and on the Xbox controller, that's Y. Well, if you press Y, you pull out both weapons that you have equipped, if you're not near something that can be interacted with, like a button. But at the same time, you can also individually take out your weapons by pressing either right trigger or left trigger, or whatever your equivalent is. Yeah, so I just thought I'd bring that up because, well, I don't know. Alright, was it... No, because I hear it. And it's, like, really intense in here. Oh, it's above me. Okay. If I can remember how to get up... Bitch! You think you can just scream in my ear and get away with it? Nah. You must perish. We'll have to come back to that later. And we'll have to come back here later, because I don't have the ability to walk through lava. Oh, hey. I totally spaced something. I pushed a button way earlier. Grab that. Yeah, I pushed a button over here way earlier. Remember this? Yeah, I forgot about it till now. Okay, so... I have to carefully... Ow. Not let the leeches bite my ass. Okay. Oh. Well, I guess I did all this for 2 collectibles. Well, you know what? I've done more for less. Okay. So, nothing up there. Alright. In that case, I think I can backtrack now, because I passed by at least one place that needed a level 2, I think. Not here. Prophecy. Okay, so after passing through the prophecy chamber, level 6 is up there. Temple of Life has the Yort boss fight, along with the baton. No, so the 2 path is around here somewhere. No, hang on. I think it's back here. I think. Don't quote me on that. Or do. Yep, right down here.
I am the Lord of Deadside.
Okay, so if I had the baton from the Temple of Life, I could activate that. But, well. I didn't grab that, so, oops. Also, I think that just leads me to lava, so...
And into Asylum, like a great black engine roaring to eternity, ravaging the already benighted landscape with its savage, malevolent presence. And within the legions of the truly damned, insanity, sheer and stark, and once in human form, now gutted and torn by eons of glutted indulgence. Their bloodlust flecking the oily walls, living in the shrieks of victims ensnared, hanged, drawn, and quartered by the serpent's squalid writhings. This is the place I have not wanted to dream of, and the dream is now the place I partly live through.
Alright. So now we're going into the Asylum. If I could, you know, not be absolutely abysmal at a platformer for a second. Alright. Jump off to the right. Okay, so I can't activate that stuff yet. Don't think I can get over there, maybe? No, this leads me up. Which is progress. This also leads me up, which is progress. Alright, I'm gonna go this way then. So I think I have to do the jumps to get to where I need to go. Oh. Well. Alright. Okay, so I can't go there yet because I need to get the key. I don't think I can get what's over here yet. Yeah, no, not yet. Unless... No, I can't. Alright. It's fine. So these searchlights do nothing. Yeah, the first time I played, I was like, I have to avoid those. Because, like, most games that have, like, a stealth segment, they've got lights like that you have to avoid. And I was like, oh, Shadow Man's gonna be like that, but no. Oh. Alright, can't progress any further here. Ooh, I almost walked right into that. That would have been bad. Alright, well. What's a little bit of casualty getting set on fire, huh? Alright. So the upcoming areas here will get to some of my least favorite enemies in the game. And most prevalent in these areas. Alright, gotta wait for that. I don't know how to get that one right there. It's probably just jump onto one of these pipes, but... Alright. Oh, I could totally make that. But how do I get further up? Alright. I don't think there's anything down there that I have to worry about, so... Oh. Eventually I'll be able to walk through lava and stuff, but for now, it's a death sentence, so... Yeah, we'll just put that out of my mind for the time being. Ow. You know, and you can skip this little part. Oh boy, here they are, the butchers. I was gonna say, sometimes I wish I was a bigger YouTuber.
Terrible place.
Because, I don't know, as much as I like playing whatever I want to play, sometimes I want to give people more, like, input, but I don't have, like, enough following for that, so... If they would just go down. There we go. Ugh.
Got it.
They do not stop. Alright. I don't even remember what I was saying anymore. I think it's up here. Yeah.
Got it.
Get got.
Got it.
Alright. I think I gotta jump up here. And was it? Ah! I went in a circle. Oops. Alright, so it's past here, and then up, and then I guess it was not there, not there, not there. I'm trying to remember the layouts in my head right now, and it's not working best. I don't know where you came from, but I don't appreciate that. I don't like that they make pig noises. It concerns me. Was it here? Yeah, it was like here, and then down, and oh boy.
This should be useful.
No, I didn't mean to pick that up just yet. No. Okay. So now that we've dealt with the meat hook ones, you can see one of the rifle ones out there. They're kind of accurate. Alright, but now that we've got the engineer's key, we can open up these. So now we can start opening up a bunch of different doors around the place. Alright. I don't exactly know where a good stopping point for this would be, so...
Nettie was right. They are gathering the dust.
Oh, I should also mention, if you're worried that we're only going to have the, oh, that was glitchy. If you're worried that we're going to only have the shadow gun for most of the game, don't worry. There will be more guns, eventually. So I think now it's safe to backtrack. Yeah, because now that I have the key, there's a couple of different things I can open. Alternatively, yeah, the engineer's key is only useful for the Asylum here, so. Like, now I can open up that door. Yeah. Yeah, so I think I'll pretty much call it around here, because, I mean, there's not much else to do. I mean, until, like, Alright, how would I put it like this? There's not much I can do without losing steam. Because, like, I really do enjoy this game. I like it a lot. I would like to keep playing it right now, but by the end of this, my voice is just... I can already tell my voice is going to be hurting tomorrow, so... Yeah, so... Back at the start here. Activate that. Alright. Maybe check this out. Please, just let me through. Alright. Nothing else except for some Cato. Cool. Alright, so I'm gonna save that there. And thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe out there. Be kind to one another. Be kind to yourselves. I really do hope you enjoyed, and I hope that more people will check out Shadow Man in the future, because, well, it's good. So, with all that said, peace out.